What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So starting off with my Too Faced Hangover Primer. I love this primer. This is my holy grail for the rest of my life probably. And then I'm going in with my Milani Prime Light because I love the radiant look that it gives me, and I always love to go for that dewy look, especially during this time of the season because my skin is freaking dry. And then I'm going in with the Hourglass Stick Foundation. This is such a great foundation. It's dewy on my skin and it's also very, very flattering. It makes me look like I have a new layer of skin, which is what I need because my skin is breaking out due to how dry it is right now. My favorite concealer, which is a Tarte Shape Tape. I take two shades, one in the shade medium and the other one in the shade light sand, and I don't apply it in triangles like everybody thinks you have to because I feel like it's just a waste of concealer. I just apply it however I want, like you saw in the video, and then I just blend it into a triangle form where the light is actually gonna hit my face, and it turns out great. So I also put the concealer obviously on my forehead, my chin, and my nose. I love to take my Mario Badescu Rose Water, spritz some on my face, and then blend it in with a sponge. This really helps soak in all the foundation and concealer onto your skin and gives you a very natural, dewy, radiant look. And then going in with my Laura Mercier setting powder, putting that under my eyes, on my forehead, nose, and smile lines because that's where I tend to crease a lot. And then I'm taking the rest on my face to set everything in place. Dust off some of the powder, but then I go in with my Real Techniques beauty sponge and I pat in the rest of the powder to really help with the creasing that goes on in my face throughout the day. I love to use my MAC Fix Plus to really help get rid of an over powdery face. This is honestly one of the best tricks that I have incorporated into my foundation routine. It really helps with making my foundation look way less cakey. Now it looks more natural and more like my skin. And then I'm going in with my Too Faced Cocoa Contour, and I like to take the brush that comes with the Hoola bronzer because it really helps to sculpt out your cheeks. And then I love to take a more dense, fluffy brush. This one is by Real Techniques, and I use this to help bronze up my skin a little more. Taking my favorite highlight combo at the moment, This is a Mary Luminizer by The Balm. I take this with a Morphe M501 and just put it all over the high point of my face. And then I'm going in with the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter in the shade Molten Gold. And I use a fan brush for this one because it is a little bit chalky and powdery. So for the eyes, I'm taking my Morphe M441 and the Master Palette by Mario in collaboration with Anastasia Beverly Hills. For my everyday makeup looks, I always like to use either a brown shade or an orange shade. And in this case, I took the shade Lula, which is a very cool tone brown. I love to take it on my lid first and then slowly incorporate the rest of the product on my brush onto my crease. Since we're not using any transition colors, it's really important to really blend it out and not pack it onto the crease first. Always pack it onto your lid first. And then I take a clean blending brush just to soften up the edges. For my lips, I'm taking my NYX Suede lip liner in the shade Sandstorm. But before that, I love to clean up any of the makeup that is on my lips and to prime it with my MAC lip primer. This lip primer really helps to soften up my lips and blur out any crusty dusty flakes that I have going on. Then going in with the 2017 fave, the Fenty lip gloss. I love lip glosses. I honestly prefer them over mattes. And then to lock everything in place and give me that extra radiant boost, going in with my Cover FX illuminating setting spray. So that is it for this tutorial. I really hope you guys learned some tips and tricks on how to help with cakiness and making your foundation look more natural. Don't forget to follow me on all of my social media, subscribe to my channel, thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on my next one.